second part of this blind playthrough of Silent Hill 3 played on an original PS2. Hope you guys enjoy as usual. Let me just warn my Discord server as usual. Okay. Fine. Let's get going. Okay, so I destroyed that monster at the end of the last stream with that hair dryer. So I can walk across now. Yeah, you can see it over there. It's over that way. What kind of valve could this be? I doubt it's anything important. I'll just leave it alone for now. Nothing here. There's something inside. I doubt I can move it. Okay, let's see. If I go, go back. Right. That makes sense. I don't like that sound. Whenever there's a dead end somewhere, you want to go and explore. Well, maybe before I go there, maybe because this seems to be the way forward, maybe continue exploring this area. Ah! What was that? Damn it. Oh, okay. There was nothing. So I did indeed do all that for nothing. Ah. Come on. How am I doing now? Hi, RB. I'll just keep going like that. These things have made me nervous. How much further down am I gonna have to go? Ominous sounds again. I can't get in. There's an iron grate blocking the way. And now we're going up again. No idea. No idea where this is going. Am I outside? can't rightly tell. Oh, it was pretty good. I've been experimenting on my Wii U with Nintendo DS games on it, and I spent like 2 hours playing Elite Beat Agents. I mean, when I realized that I should probably stop, it had already been 2 hours. Because I was looking at perhaps a few Nintendo DS games that I might be able to stream for the future. And since now I can play some of them on my Wii U, that might make playing some of those old games a bit easier than on an emulator on my PC. Okay, yeah, now I'm here, but yeah, I don't have a map of this area. Well, there's grass, so I have to be on the outside, I think. What kind of place is this? There are paint cans in the box. I guess you'd use it on walls. I don't need it, that's for sure. An elevator. And a door. Keep your eyes peeled, really, for a map or something. Because I don't want ever again to find myself in a situation where I can't tell. Losing track of time is the best thing about games. Oh, I got a new game to review on the Switch, which is coming out later this week. It's a 3D platformer called A Hat in Time. That's reminiscent of Banjo-Kazooie and all the great like 3D platformers of the Nintendo 64. And I was playing it the other day, and by the time I realized I should stop streaming, I should stop playing, it was 4 in the morning. I was like, whoops. I got carried away. It's proving to be a lot of fun so far. Only problem is they sent their review code very late. Yeah, it's a truly cool indie game. Yeah, it has its own like performance issues on the Nintendo Switch, but it plays well enough. I mean, I don't it doesn't take anything away from the fun to be had from the game anyway. Any of the like frame rate drops or that sort of thing, or the fact that it's not running at a very high resolution either. Third level ceiling is crumbled for safety's sake. Entries forbidden. The doors shut tight. It won't open at all. You followed the developer for a long time? Well, it's definitely gonna get a recommendation from me, but with a warning that well, if you are sensitive to frame drops and that sort of thing, or long load times for that matter, then well, you should consider this before you buy anyway. But I mean, as far as platformers go, it's brilliant. The humor in particular is excellent in there. And I get that they are a small studio, so they might not have had an easy time porting the game over to Switch because Unreal Engine 3 is not ported to the Switch, so they probably had to port it themselves, and they are not a very big studio, so I mean, I can understand how it must have been difficult. I know it wasn't the game. Okay, I was wondering where that sound was coming from. I thought it was coming from the floor below me or something. In this game, the sound effects are so realistic that it always makes me wonder if it's something that's going on around me here or if it's indeed in the game. Okay, well, this one I couldn't open. Still haven't found the map. Oh, keep wanting to put the camera behind her and... Lots of empty bottles and cans. It looks like somebody was living here. She's looking at something. What, the mattress? Ah, a filthy mattress. Will you drop it into the hole? Maybe not now. Hold on, I'm not done. Whoa! Well, to begin with, they didn't even want to port the game to Switch, but it's just because there was so much demand that they finally did it, and well, I can appreciate the effort at any rate. On the bright side, indie companies love their games very much, so if they get enough support, they do everything to update their games to make them more enjoyable. I certainly hope so, yeah. I mean, I have more confidence that they might bring an update than Capcom doing the same thing to Resident Evil 5 and 6, for example, which could, quite frankly, be better optimized for the Nintendo Switch, and they're not. I won't hold my breath for that big company that's full of money to make their flagship titles very playable on the Nintendo Switch, rather than that small indie company doing everything they can to make their game as playable as it can be on the console, given the performance level that you can expect from the Switch. Yeah, I suppose this is the way I should go, but is there anything else in here? Yeah, I expected that door to be locked. It seems like they intend you to go through that hole in the wall. Yeah, I think the same. They don't seem to be interested in beef jerky. There might have been something else the other way. The tabletop is covered with papers. I don't see any info that might come in handy though. It's a mannequin catalog. I guess this is the reception area for Mannequin Company. It's a thermal carafe. There's nothing inside. Man, my nose is a bit stuffy at the moment. Yeah, I'll use the gun if I have to. What, she's not holding the gun? Hold on. Okay, because I thought I had it equipped already. Ah! Damn it! Yeah, indeed, the weather is pretty weird at the moment. Okay, there was nothing. I did all that for nothing. this. Can I have a map, please? I can't open this. What was that? Storefront posables? Yeah, I think that's what it reads. I wasn't done over that way. Storeroom of some kind. The cardboard box is filled with arms and legs for mannequins. This is the only mannequin with a head. Its head is the only noteworthy thing about it. It's just a mannequin. Okay. No head or legs. I got shotgun shells, and what the mannequin just shouted. This is blood. Here's a mannequin with no heads or legs. I know it's just an inanimate object, but I'm still a little nervous, afraid maybe. Yeah. Well, it seems I got all the items that were in here, so let's leave. Yeah, doggos. Monica something was written on the door. Monica's dance studio. Okay. The desk is all cluttered up. It doesn't look like there's anything I'm interested in. Okay, what's this? Ah, excellent. Hilltop Center. That's what? An office building. Monica's dance studio. Yeah, I can see where I was coming from. It's a good thing I found it. Yeah, so I came from that window at the top left corner of the 3rd floor. Went into the corridor. Can I zoom in? Because I can't really tell which ones are crossed out. Yes, yeah. In terms of that kind of thing, it was easier to read the map in the previous game, though. A law firm. Okay, we have a big dance studio over that way. Ah, and a save point. But I think I should heal, though. Okay, she was looking at something. Ah, in the drawer, yeah. Drawer is open just a smidge. It must be rusted or something. I can't pull it out any further. She's still looking at it. She's really interested in what's in there. What, I need to find a crowbar or maybe or something like that? drawer. Ah, okay. It remains marked on the map. And that's nice. There's nothing of interest inside the locker. First aid kit. One of them I've already read, and the other just doesn't interest me. Okay, is she looking at something in particular or not? It's just a calendar, nothing interesting is written on it. Yeah, sometimes it seems that in this one she turns her head for nothing. Okay, I thought that wall was cracked for a reason. I suppose not. No, not here. That way. Ah, there's a fat guy. There's a good chance there's nothing of interest in here. There's a chair in the middle, nothing on it. Well, if there's anything I'm supposed to get from here, I can't see it. Let's just go. These fat guys are the worst. Nothing against fat people in the real world, but they are pretty scary in there. Me, the fact that they're not wearing anything. Ah! What kind of fucked up room was that? The one with the fat guy? That was a dancing studio. First floor, second floor. I'm gonna have to go through all 6 floors in this place. Well, is that everything? Because it's pretty hot in here. Yeah, I think that's everything. I'd rather sit in between 2 very heavy guys on an airplane for 20 hours than entering that room. Well, that makes sense, yeah. I can relate. For some reason... Well, there can't be too much on the 4th floor, so... but it's locked, though, so I can't go there anyway. If I go up... well, let's try, I guess. I don't know where to go anyway. Well, there don't seem to be any enemies here. That's nice. Okay, let's see. Straight that way. What's that? It's locked. KMN Auto Parts. Okay. I think depending on what part of their body is being hit with the maul. If it's right on their head, it seems that it deals more damage. Hey! One of them wasn't dead or what? Come on! Hit that one, not the dead one. It is a slow weapon. Ah. Are you kidding me? Alright, is that all of them? Seems like it. Oh, okay, that door over there, that's the one that was locked from earlier. Now it's unlocked. Yeah. I mean, I tried to hit it, it's too far away. Then if I go back, then it starts like following me very close, so I don't have enough time to prepare my attack. I got a jack. That's not what you use to open the drawer, right? That sounds overkill just to open a drawer. I do understand that this is the kind of tool that you would find in that kind of place, though. Although I would expect in a building like this one that they would not have all their equipment there, maybe? Like, it's just offices. I mean, this sounds more like the kind of place from where the company would be ran at a distance. So why put those tools there? Ah! Goodbye, fat guy. So what, that's it? Now please don't tell me there was something I was supposed to get from that room with the fat man. Well, I did get the jack, so... It gets worse. Well, I'm going to assume that I don't have to go there. I mean, I tried to look, and it didn't seem like there was anything important. The fat guys stay how they are, but the rooms are getting smaller. Yeah, just so you can't help but have to brush up against them to get past. What's that? Gallery of Fine Arts Office. There's a guest registration notebook on the reception desk. I think I can ignore it for now. Now it's like in an airplane. A ceramic pot, not really my style. It's too big to use as a vase. Looks like there was a picture here before, only the caption still around. Flame purifies all. Flame, eh? Well, I don't know what kind of picture used to be here, but I'm not too fond of fire. It's scary somehow. Maybe I should... I don't know, it's in a different color, so maybe I should write it down, just in case, you know? Because it might be tied to a puzzle. Flame purifies all. Okay. Oh, this is a different hallway? A screwdriver. I don't know what's with these gray doors that I never can open. Katana? Hey, is that a new weapon I can actually use? How useful is it? Mm-hmm. Hey, that might not be bad. Okay. Lock is broken. Well, I think this is everything in here. Yep. Let's try next door. Yeah, okay. Its title is Repressor of Memories. What the hell kind of title is that? I don't get this picture at all. What now? Hold on. Well, I'm going to assume that the jack is not the thing that I need for the drawer. Because it sounds like this is way too much. So I'll just keep exploring. Okay, there's a 6th floor. Ah, okay. Can't go there. Okay, that's the 4th floor. 3rd. I think this is the one I entered the building on. Yeah, okay. So let's try the 2nd. Okay, can't. Oh. So what? The only thing left is the drawer? I guess. Unless there really was something in those rooms with the fat guys. Okay, the room with the drawer is over that way. Weren't there any dogs before? Or maybe if I use the screwdriver as a kind of lever so I can pull that open a bit more. I guess so. Ah, there we go. A rope. Where do I use that though? I was wondering now, because of the rope, if there were maybe some windows open in here. Well, none that I can see. Ooh, how did he miss me? Well, where to now? I mean, it seems like there's so much left. Like on the first floor, for example, was for some reason some of those like rooms are in pink instead of blue, so I kind of makes me feel like this is something I should be able to visit. So I don't know. I'm a bit lost in here. Oh wait, did I just turn around? No, no I didn't. Uh-huh. Wait, have I already been in here? Ah, yes, yeah, I remember now. Well, where do you use the rope? I don't suppose it's to be used over there. Ah, shit, that's not what I wanted to do. No, I wanted to examine the edge to see if it says something about me potentially attaching a rope there to go down. What are these things even supposed to do anyway? To be anyway? Yeah, her reach is not very good with that weapon, though. Yeah, as for in here, I don't Wait, what? Hey, that's new. He wasn't there before. Okay, well, I don't suppose it's that way then. What kind of freak was that? Another fat guy. It was that one, I think. Hold on a minute. The elevator over there? It's marked with a circle. Ah, that's where you use the jack. Okay, yeah, I didn't even realize before. Lucky you didn't see. Mm-hmm. And this is where you use the rope to go down one or maybe more floors, I guess. That's it? That's it? What? I used the rope? Ah, okay. I needed to press a button. Would you use the rope to get downstairs? Yup, please. Was looking away for my e-banking for a moment. Oh, okay. Now, which floor am I on? Second floor, okay. The lock is broken, I can open the door. Echo. Is this the reception area? There are catalogs scattered around. It doesn't look like there's anything important around here. She keeps saying the same thing. It's just a bed, nobody is hiding under the covers. Beef jerky. I'm not finding these very useful so far, although I guess maybe the doggos would be attracted by that kind of thing. Okay, 3 doors in here. Okay, that one I can go through. Lamp hoods and flower vases. I don't need either. Okay, well. Something on the toilet. It's just for display. It can't really be used. Display. A bathtub display. There's a dark red stain on the bottom. A display of towel bars. It's a place that sells kitchens and the like. In an office building. What kind of town is this? What about that one? Is it for display too?
I knew it.
What were you planning to do? What? What? What the heck? Okay,
It's being invaded by the other world. By a world of someone's nightmarish delusions come to life.
is it gonna be another nightmare version of the same place? Oh no, not again.
Did she do this too?
She's talking about, what's the name of that chick again? I can't remember. The one, the blonde chick from the mall. I feel like I wasn't done exploring too. I may have missed stuff because I went straight for that thing. Okay. Bullets, the mummy-like thing in the wheelchair is just a doll. Or is it? There is a doll in the wheelchair. I have a bad feeling about it. It's the wheelchair lady from Project 04. I was playing the other day. Oops. Well, at least the katana seems to be working fine. I don't know what kind of plant this is, but it's withering away. Poor thing. Oh, there's something here. Find the holy ore. What? The holy ore? Kill her? The holy one? Oh, okay. Find the holy one. Kill her? Question mark. That's me. Who could have taken this photo? That's really creepy. Yep. A stalker, perhaps. Stalker alert. It's locked. I know there was a save point there. I intend to save afterwards. If it's gonna let me.
Heather. That's what you're called now, isn't it?
And who are you?
The name's Vincent. Don't forget it, okay? I'm on your side.
It reminds me a bit of the Shrink in Shattered Memories.
You say. But how do I know you're not with her?
Her? You mean Claudia? Please don't lump me together with her. She was totally brainwashed by that crazy old hag. Well, I guess crazy old hag is a bit harsh. She is your mother, after all.
Okay.
My mother? What do you mean?
You don't remember? So Harry didn't tell you anything. I guess
She is the daughter of Harry Mason from the first game.
on his side, that figures. He's a pretty sneaky guy.
I thought his daughter was Cheryl.
Don't talk about my dad like that!
Sorry. I apologize. Please, calm down.
How do you know my father anyway?
I know everything. I know about your past, too.
Then tell me what's going on.
You don't know even that?
That's why I'm asking. If you know everything, then tell me how I can put an end to this.
Not yet. Why not enjoy yourself a bit longer?
Joy? I feel like I'm going crazy.
It's not enjoyable at all.
Does this place get to you at all?
Oh, it gets to me, all right. I find it most fascinating. Wait! I'm not finished talking.
I knew you were on her side.
How do you figure?
There's something wrong with you too.
So who was that guy? He has meds. There's a junior high school chemistry book here. When you pour diluted hydrogen peroxide onto manganese dioxide, oxygen is produced. Although oxygen will not burn on its own, it will help other things to burn. Duh. TV looks broken, the switch doesn't do anything. I don't think I'll go in this room. That weird guy is in there. I can't remember the name of the shrink in the in Shattered Memories. I can't remember who he was exactly. If his name was Vincent or something else. His face reminds me of it, but his voice has nothing to do though. Completely different. Now let's see. Ow! Yeah, that one's a big one. Is it coming this way? Two elevators and an emergency staircase. Mm. Come on. Oh, seems like I can't get back out. Or is it normal that that thing just fell down? Let me see, first floor. What the heck? What is that thing? That's sick. It's locked. Figures. Ah, that's a fat guy sleeping. I've not tried to kill one yet, so... Okay. And then she kicks it. Found some ammo. I took a few hits in the process, though. Meh. Ah, no, not that. No, I'm having that confused with the... Yeah, there we go. Not anymore. What's that? What's that? For some reason, the only thing in the fridge is liver. I hope it's not rotten. I got pork liver. Okay. What the heck? There are cigarette butts all over the counter. What? What did she say after that? Oh, shit. Yeah, very often she will not repeat a second. She will not say a second time. Okay, that seemed to be everything. Money scattered all over. Now let's see. I haven't tried across. Can I read that thing on the floor first? So what? What is that? Once upon a time, there was a monster living at the gates of a village. It was a very scary and very bad monster. It would catch people and crunch them up with its big teeth. The villagers were afraid of the monster and no one would dare approach the gates. Everyone was stuck inside the village. When the king heard about this, he summoned his knights. The knights eagerly rode out to defeat the monster. Ha! Take that! Their swords slashed at and their spears flashed, but the monster wouldn't die. The monster tossed the knights into its mouth one by one, horses and all. What was the king to do? He fretted and fussed and paced the floor, but could think of no solution. Soon after, the village priestess came to the castle. She was a very kind and good person. The king asked her to defeat the monster guarding the gates. The book's torn. The rest is missing. I remember reading this a long time ago. I think I borrowed it from someone. I don't remember how it ended, though. Ah, that's a shame. Didn't I read the story through to the end? Because right about now, that would be useful to know. How did the priestess do it? Okay, which floor was I on again before? I think I was on the second one. Let's try the third. It's not working. Fourth. I honestly think you need a flamethrower ASAP. Okay, well that was the second floor. Well, the first and second I seem to have explored everything. So what about that one? Oh, okay. There's a hole. This one looks different from the others. Okay, can't go that way. Ah, it's locked. Okay. And that one's locked too. I don't have a key or anything, do I? House key. Well, no, not that one. Use this to disinfect the cuts and stuff. It foams when you put it on. Well, if everything is locked, there's nothing else I can do. I have to leave. Fifth. Well, there's another hole there. That one isn't working. Yeah, right. Makes sense. Ow! This is not working. Well, okay, that didn't do a lot of damage. Could have been worse. Lock is broken. Lock is broken. Ooh. Damn it! It was easier earlier. So dark. Hey. What's that, a mirror? Or, is that glass? Well, hold on. Want to finish checking out every door that way. Can I get them through the grate? Nah, that would be a bit too convenient. Matchbook. No more cigarettes for me. I quit for good. But that means someone was there not long ago. Now where to? Yeah, towards that mirror. It doesn't break when I hit it, so maybe it's not glass after all. I don't know why, but the world on the other side is calling me. There's a big sheet of glass in the way. Well, that way there's a big hole. There's a caption under the picture. Flame purifies all. By these remains may a person find the road to paradise. I've seen this picture before. No, wait, I've never seen it, but I do know it somehow. Yeah, you have to use the matches and something. Oh, is that the liquid I have? What's that? Oxidol? It may contain alcohol. What am I supposed to do with this? Oh, okay. I thought I was supposed to. Gotta do something with it before it goes bad. Wait, that's it? You have to burn the meat? I was only like goofing around and trying things out. I wasn't even sure this was gonna work. I mean, I figured you had to burn something in front of it because that bucket was just placed way too conveniently. What's that? Oh. Oh, I could go through? Okay. I thought it was a closet or something. Picture, yeah. Well, I wasn't done on that floor, I think. Besides, I wanted to save. Because it's what she said that she was being called by that thing on the other side of the glass. Okay, well, I haven't tried that door, and I haven't tried that one. Okay, well. Fair enough. Now it feels like I've tried everything I could. And in this version of the world, all the pictures are gone, and the only one that was missing in the other was the one that I just burned. What's that sound? What might this be? The rest of that fairy tale I read earlier? The priestess accepted the king's request and went to the village gates. But when she saw the monster, she tried to convince it with words instead of killing it. "Shut up, you! I'm going to eat you up!" The monster didn't listen to a word the priestess said. But she kept trying to convince the monster to give up. "It's wrong to eat people, you know." The monster grew very angry at this and attacked her, killing her with a single mighty blow. Oh. Okay. So, what I'm supposed to get from this is don't try to convince it with words. Like I was gonna try. Oops. Okay, I'll try with the gun this time. Can't see. Okay, there's a door here. Yeah. Oh boy. Multiple ones. It's that one you're supposed to aim at, not the one that's already dead. There's a third one. Aim. Ah. Reload, reload. Am I alright now? How many bullets do I have left, by the way? Well, okay, no, I'm not close to being short or anything, so it's okay. Ah! Ah, come on. So what, that's all there was? Just some bullets, a first aid kit, and then that stupid trap? Okay, well I suppose so. Okay, let's go then. Wait, what? I know. Okay, never mind. Because I saw that red section that seemed to be outside the building. That seemed a bit weird. Now let's see. There's another door you can unlock further in the hallway, and 2 more doors. Okay, that leaves only one. If it's gonna let me through. Silver coin. The lamp's shining on some old silver coins I know I've seen before. I got one earlier, so I shouldn't really take any more. Crawlers are the weirdest ones for you. The first one seemed pretty easy. I guess I got lucky there when I killed it, but now they seem to be, especially when they move in pack, then they can be truly annoying. I mean, I'm no thief. I might act like one now and then, though. There are your standard coins and bills over here. I think I'll pass on it anyway. Oh, a vending machine. Just a plain old vending machine. This one is selling canned drinks. Come to think of it, I'm kinda thirsty. It'd feel weird drinking anything sold in a place like this, though. But this is probably what you have to do, though. I bet the coin is used specifically for this. I don't need any more coins. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Alright, I feel like I've looked everywhere. Right, okay. Yeah, I figured there might be something in the can other than a drink. A key. Yeah. Figures. Life insurance key. Life insurance? Was there a door like that before? What's that weird arrow over there? What? Oh, because it was. Ah, yeah, because this is where I came down from the fifth floor. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. But there was no locked door, unless I maybe on another floor because I haven't tried the 6th floor. I think. Life insurance key. Maybe I should examine it. Maybe there's more to it. There's a tag on the key that says Alberton Life Insurance. I bought this from a vending machine. It looks real enough. It would be even funnier if you could buy life insurances for vending machines. Okay, let's go back to the elevator. I heard a scream again. What sounded like a scream? Well, that one doesn't work. The 2nd floor, I think that's where I started out. I didn't check the map for that one, did I? Hold on. There was no locked door anywhere. Oh, but we have, well, I haven't tried every possible door, but I'm not expecting anything though. Oh, there is a locked door on the first floor. Okay, well, let's go down then. Back to the first floor. Go in there! Damn it! No, no, that's not here. The other one. Freaky camera angles. That's disorienting. It was over that way, wasn't it? Ah, yeah, okay. Now, if you wonder why I keep looking at the map, it's to plan ahead how I'm going to go about exploring, so I don't have to constantly go back and forth between the same places and potentially getting hit in the process. Okay, well, at least I know that there's no reason for me to go that way. It's what you most likely would do when you were there in real life, isn't it? It wouldn't pause the action in real life looking at the map, so I don't know if this is something I would do then. The end of that fairy tale. Here I can watch look at the map all I want and be sure to not get attacked as I do it. The king and his people shed tears at the death of the kind priestess. God took pity upon them and, granting their wishes, healed the priestess. The priestess opened her eyes just as she had done every morning of her life. She went once more to the monster's lair. Fool, you wish to die again? No, this time it's your turn. The priestess had to come to defeat the monster once and for all. You would do what I did. Hide. Forever. The priestess had come to defeat the monster once and for all. As the priestess was very, very kind, she felt sad about this task, but it had to be done. Swords and spears won't work. Arrows and bullets will just bounce off. You can't kill me. The monster laughed, but the priestess used neither sword nor spear. She chanted but a single spell. Tu fui egois. Do you know what happened then? The monster let out a huge cry and then died and vanished. Thus the villagers were able to use their gates once more. Everyone lavished their gratitude upon the priestess, and they all lived happily ever after. So you only have to scream that at the monster.
Tu fui ego eris. Weird writing. What was that?
I mean, you've been hearing that kind of sound since the beginning, like time and time again. Just another one shouldn't be any weirder than the others. Wait, there's a cross on the map there. Oh, the monsters are gone. There's a bunch of junk blocking my way. Yeah, what was that? Yeah, but hey, I mean, you keep hearing that all the time. Wait, the monster's gone? Ah, it's gone without even having to tell it to his face. It seems. Ah, so that's why the monster cry was there then, to signify that it had hurt her, and so he disappeared. Hit disappeared. What is this thing blocking the path? Am I My apartment is the other way. Is she finally gonna get home? Am I on the streets now? I guess so. I'm finally getting to see the streets of Silent Hill, or at least to some extent. A little portion of it. Well, I guess after the first two games having that kind of like focus on being outside in Silent Hill, it makes sense that this one would try to change things up a bit. Even though, well, it kind of feels more claustrophobic because of it. But yeah, freedom. I kinda wish I had a map of Silent Hill though. Is that her apartment? They Daisy Villa apartment, okay. I guess this is our home. But I wasn't done looking at the streets. I'm not eager to go back and lock me up inside with some monsters. Let me have a look at what else we have there. Oh, okay. The road is barred on that side too. Yeah, so I guess you can go nowhere basically. Right, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's just that tiny section of the town. Very tiny. Freedom was short-lived. I don't know whose stuff this is, but I think I'll leave it alone. What? None of it is really. Wait, what? None of it is really can help me out right now. Okay. Me speak English. It's just a dust shoot, nothing to worry about. This is not my place. That's not my place. That's not my place. That's not my place. I bet it's the one that has light in front of it. Is it? I don't need to use the elevator. My apartment is number 102 on the ground floor. Hey, they translate games like it right in Twitch chat. I see. This is a stairway. I don't need that. My apartment is room, yeah, number 102. Okay, okay, but it's not like the numbers are displayed on the outside though. This is the one, I bet, because the camera is looking right at it. Just gonna make sure then. Finish looking at everything. Okay, but I can save though. It's like having someone spit on your sacred place. Looking at that makes my head hurt. What does it mean? I used the house key. That's been in my inventory since I started playing. That key.
Dad, I'm home. Listen, something really crazy's going on. I think we should... Dad?
Please don't be dead, Dad.
Dad?
It looks like he is. Please tell me this is not true. Just like the rest, it's not true.
No. No. No.
Yeah, I know that was not on purpose before, yeah, by the way. I mean, damn, she's been through a nightmare. She comes home hoping to find her dad, and now her dad is gone. Yep, blood is going out. There's a trail of blood leading outside. You think it was Claudia? I mean, I don't know what our motivation would be, but
You do this?
ah,
But why? Why?
because you were late coming home.
Revenge for 17 years ago, for one thing. If not for him, our dream would have come true. And then he took you away from us.
Yeah, there's a real reason to use that katana now.
I'll get you for this.
There is another reason. To fill your heart with hatred. It must be this way. One day you'll understand why.
No, I'll never understand.
You must try to remember me, and your true self as well. You will birth a god, and build an eternal paradise.
Go ahead.
He's the one who killed your father. I merely gave the order. So, what will you do?
I don't know, you tell me. I couldn't see anything. Ah, okay.
All begins in the town of Silent Hill.
What, because that wasn't Silent Hill up until now? I thought I was in Silent Hill already. Okay, well, I guess this is a real boss fight. Ow! Ah, she's too far away. Oh, it missed me despite the fact that it went straight through my head. Stun locked. Yeah, I suppose so. Ow! Damn! Yeah, now I'm close to dead now. Yeah. Flashing red. What? It's blocking now? Oh, okay, it does that when it gets back up, though. Okay, yeah, I think I get it. If you need to shoot it in the back to make it drop down. Okay, yeah, nah, yeah. Maybe I get enough time for one hit with the katana, and that's it. It has to be in his back, though. Yeah, it's not looking good. And the fact I can't see anything is not making it any easier. Ah! Yeah, evade it, damn it. That was too slow. I think it might be dead now. Yep, it's not moving anymore at least. The music isn't stopping, so... Oh, you had to finish it off with a kick? That had to have happened. Like to really get out the hanger.
Then don't say anything. I'm fine, so just get out of here and leave me alone already!
Calm down. I just...
Calm down? How am I supposed to do that? My father is dead! He's murdered! Get out! This is all your fault! If it weren't for you,
Sorry.
then go!
He says I'm sorry as if he's acknowledging that it was his fault. How was it his fault? I mean, don't just say I'm sorry. It wasn't your fault.
Is he okay like this?
Yeah.
What else can I do?
I mean,
No one here to give him
it all started when he came looking for her, I suppose. So maybe she blames him because he was the starting point of it all, but it wasn't his fault. It's not something he did. He was sent looking for her, but I mean, he didn't do anything wrong. But he says I'm sorry, like he's like, oh yeah, it's my fault.
I'm going to Silent Hill.
What's in Silent Hill?
I don't know.
Do you think it's safe?
Of course it isn't. I don't know what kind of hell is waiting for me there, but I've got no other choice. I don't care about God or paradise. If that's what she believes, then fine. But she won't get away with what she did. When I find her, I'll kill her myself.
Revenge doesn't solve anything.
Maybe not, but that's what I'm going to do.
I have to leave? Oh, okay. No problem.
There.
No.
I'm still gonna go for like maybe another hour before I end the stream.
Have you arrived?
So you have a good one.
Need
Yep.
your help.
See you soon.
Yeah, but it's too far to walk. Besides, I'm partly responsible for this.
bring the car around back. Come by when you're finished saying goodbye.
You know, you might die too.
That's fine. Nobody's gonna cry over my grave.
There's nothing odd about the TV or the VCR. Dad's bookshelf, there's nothing unusual about it. I'll find that woman and make her pay, I promise I will. I'll be back, Dad. I promise I'll come home soon. Don't you want to shower before you leave? You might not get another chance. This is the closet. Nothing to do here. So what, I just leave the house? There are books on the table. Just as usual, detective novels. My dad loved them. There's no need to go back on the roof. That monster is dead now. Besides, Douglas is waiting outside. It's just a regular TV. There's nothing different about it. There's nothing to do in the kitchen. I'm not hungry at all. Who could heat something in a situation like this? Just making sure I'm not forgetting anything, that's all. Can't reach anybody, not the police or the church. You could use a good exorcism right this moment. I should think. Look, she's outside. Can you see her bedroom? Maybe it's on that side. I guess this is her bedroom. Morning always comes. It's corny, but it's true. It's just a movie poster. I don't remember exactly when, but I think I got this doll at the garage sale. I still like it, but there's nothing I can do with it right now. I'm exhausted, but I don't think I can sleep now. Besides, Douglas should be waiting for me outside. Stun gun. Stun gun battery. Stun gun battery. Okay, so it's a good thing I always want to explore as much as I can. She seemed to be looking at something. What, the door maybe? Yeah, I guess that's it. Alright then. Let's go. I should save, I guess. This is where that building is. I don't think I need to go out there. Wait, what? Where was he waiting for her then? Back door? She may have said so and maybe I didn't pay enough attention. Douglas is waiting outside, but this is where I was going, but... Well, that was the way, wasn't it? I don't think I need to go out there. Oh, there. Ah, yeah, yeah. Because I came in. I came in inside the building through the back door. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's true.
I just met some guy named Vincent.
Vincent?
He's a friend of yours, right?
I wouldn't go so far.
I'm not sure.
He said when we get to Silent Hill to look for a guy named Leonard. And he gave me this map. What do you want to do?
We can't trust him, but we've got no other choice.
Here, take this too.
What's this?
Your father was holding it.
Simple works. What?
Started raining. Are you sleeping?
I'm awake.
You cold? What's the deal with Silent Hill?
It's a nice effect with the rain on the windows
It
there.
used to be a nice, quiet little town. But now,
You've been there?
once, on a missing persons case. Never did find him. But I'll tell you, that's one screwed up town.
Who was he
I'm not
looking
a
for?
movie.
James Sunderland?
You hear a lot of nasty rumors.
I was born and raised there.
Sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
No offense taken.
Anyway, I thought you grew up in Portland. What's wrong? Feeling sick?
My head's pounding like the worst hangover ever.
Maybe you're car sick.
No. I'm just trying to remember. My childhood. Something terrible happened in Silent Hill 17 years ago. A woman named Dahlia. She tried to summon the ancient god of the town. She offered up her very own daughter.
Hmm.
Crazy.
Maybe so, but it worked. The girl gave birth to a god. You see, that girl had special powers.
Powers?
Her classmates called her a witch. She could make things happen with her mind. She could kill people just by wishing for it. But in the end, that god was killed by a single person. My father,
Mm.
Mason.
Yeah, that's plot from the first game.
I guess it wasn't much of a god if it could be killed by a human being. But I think Claudia's trying to do the same thing again. And I've been chosen as the sacrifice.
You've got some kind of power in you too?
After the god was killed, the girl reappeared. She was holding a baby in her arms.
And that was you.
Before she died, gave the baby to my father.
Hmm.
He loved me just like I was his very own daughter. Even though he didn't know who or what I was. It was so sudden. I never had a chance to tell you how happy you made me.
Arriving in Silent Hill. I guess.
I'm gonna head for that Leonard guy's house. You check out the hospital.
What,
Got the map, right?
what for?
Yeah,
Gonna be okay alone?
I'm not a child, you know. Are you sure it's not you who's afraid to be alone?
You're right. I am afraid. I'm 50-something years old. I never seen nothing like this. Still feel like I'm dreaming.
More like a nightmare, I'd say.
Yeah. I want to wake up and have a smoke already. Meet me back here when you finish looking around the hospital. Okay?
Roger.
The hospital. Is it the same as before? Ah, that's a familiar map. It's the Brookhaven Hospital. Okay, yeah. We've been there already. I wonder if they brought any changes to the look of the town, or if it's plain old, same old, same old. It's got to be a coincidence, but still, that's pretty weird. Who could have done this? Tired, but it's no time to sleep. That's a bathroom. I don't need to use it right now. No, that's not what I wanted to see. Just making sure I've got something equipped. Okay. Yeah, that's the motel. I remember the place now. Jack's Inn. You couldn't go inside though, I think. As far as I can remember. Ah, it's still as foggy as in the previous game. Maybe a bit brighter. You can't see much more though. Alright. 106. Well, how much of the town can I explore right off the bat? No backing in. I do wonder how much of the time is plain and simply recycled from the previous game, and how much of it is new stuff that's been built for the sequel. I don't need to go there, that's the wrong place to be. Oh, okay, so that's how they handle it this time? Just, no, I don't have to go that way, instead of putting proper barriers in place. So you're not quite as free as in the previous game, then. You can't go into Rosewater Park either. Same monsters as though. I mean, not as in the previous game. Same town, different freaks. There's not gonna be anything to collect from this place. Because in the previous one, you could find all kinds of things in town, encouraging you to explore. Like health drinks, ammo, that sort of thing. I don't need to be here now, okay. Yeah, I get it, but... Alright. Town seems pretty empty this time. Door's shut tight, it won't open at all. Let's see. Well, it makes sense that I can go that way, since this is where I'm supposed to be. Lock is broken. Just gonna ignore whatever was making that sound. Let's see. Texan gas. I'm not expecting to find anything anymore, to be honest. I get the feeling that the town is only there to look pretty, and that's just about it. Texan auto service, muffler and brakes. Boat, cool custom. Beal. Go around. Well, the town doesn't feel quite as rewarding. Can't go that way? No. The hospital shouldn't be too far away. Almost there. Shouldn't I already have found it? Ah, yeah, there it is. Alright, what if I keep going, though? She's probably gonna tell me the same thing as before. I don't need to be there. And then that's it. Just want to make sure, though. Ah, well, okay, no. It's blocked off. Purely and simply. How is it that they came into town and they made no remark about the town being completely empty and being completely covered in this mist? There we go. Oh, okay. It was done loading. But it was so dark I didn't even realize. Oh no, not those nurses again. There's two of them. Just, I'm trying to get out of the way, but it's not easy with that thing in the way. Not doing too good though. Should reload that, by the way, come to think of it. I need more healing items or a better solution when it comes to fighting. This day has finally come. That's right, the day when you and I will meet. I was always thinking of you here in this gloomy cell. I never even knew your name or face until today, but now I know. I know you're the one I've been waiting for. And haven't you been waiting for me too? That's why you came to rescue me. Oh, how I love you, Heather. I want to give you my prized doll I made to commemorate our meeting, the start of this everlasting love. Ah, I can already see your smiling face, Stanley Coleman. Who is that? Creepy, disgusting. I won't touch that with a 10-foot pole. I would be creeped out too if I was her. It's just a flower pot, nothing special. I don't know what kind of plant it is. A picture of a flower in a vase. Nice, but whatever. Okay. Lock is broken. The map, if it's still in the same location as in the previous game, it should be by the entrance. Well, no, okay, it isn't. Too bad. Yeah, cause yeah, if I try to press the button, she's just gonna say that I don't have the map to this area. The same doors are still blocked, just like in the previous game. The elevator is not blocked, though. I just want to go outside, please. Let me out. I'm not done, I think. Okay, stairway's locked. It was locked. Okay, they always manage to land a hit on me with that approach. it's dead. Right, okay. Door is locked. C2. Ah! Ah! Too many of them. Ah! Well, I hope I find more healing items soon. Well, I got this. Guess this is not looking good. Well, I wasted a whole bunch of bullets and even a healing item for another healing item. I feel ripped off. If I had known. It's another one of those creepy dolls. The organization has me shut up in here. They mean to break my will, to make me forget about all that. But I'll stay sane even if they throw me in here with lunatics. How about if I stick this to the wall? That would be worthless. You can peel it off, can't you? But that junk those nasty wenches won't stop using? If that thing has no meaning, there's no reason for it to exist at all, just as you exist for me. But why haven't you taken my doll with you? Ah, my gift must have embarrassed you. How cute you are, either. Stanley Coleman. What's she gonna comment? Disgusting, I won't touch that with a 10-foot pole. Okay, still the same. There are a lot of things stuck to the wall. A cookie, a toothbrush, a spoon, a Christmas card, clock. Whoever it was probably used glue. Whoever it was probably used glue, but why do this in the first place? The key might be useful. I'd love to take it with me, but it's really stuck tight. I can't even pull it off. Can I use something I have to make it come off? I don't suppose so. That probably means I have to come back here with something that will allow me to take it off, to get it off. Okay, I should probably write that down. Key glued to wall C4. Okay. Meanwhile, I still haven't found a map. Or any save points, come to think of it. That's usually when they will put one by the entrance or something. Oh, there's probably a few doors I haven't tried yet. Like, yeah, those that are in the middle of the room. This one I may have tried already. That I know I tried because it's open. Ah, yeah, see? Hadn't been in there yet. Document? It's a medical record or something. It's for this Leonard guy. Could this be the same Leonard that Vincent was talking about? Room S12. Presenting mild audiovisual hallucinations, emotional instability, obsessive ideas, suspect mild schizophrenia. Will continue observation. Basically calm and cooperative with a strong sense of justice. However, according to reports, becomes very violent when overexcited. The other one is for Stanley Coleman. This is the guy who wrote that sick diary. Usually passive and cowardly, also egotistical. Sometimes shows and acts on obsessive attachment to a particular woman. This has caused violent incidents. Use caution. Yeah, okay. So Leonard, it's room S12. I should probably write that down so I don't forget. And then Stan Coleman. That was S7, I think. S07, yeah, okay. This probably means I'm gonna have to check those. There's stuff written on the whiteboard, but none of it really matters to me. The drawer is filled with papers, but they don't seem to have any useful information. There's nothing of interest on top of the desk. There's a memo posted on the refrigerator. Food only, do not store drugs. I wonder if it's okay to store health drinks in here. I got a health drink. Ah, okay. Okay. Should be everything. Haven't been in there either. Is this the map? Ah, great. Perfect. Hospital map. And that shows me that I've already tried pretty much every single door on that first floor. Yup. Yeah, that room is in C4 is marked, so yeah, I made the note of it, but I wouldn't have had to. Well, let's take the elevator then. I'm done with this one. Just gonna finish exploring, checking everything. There are a bunch of different types of medicine, but none of it that looks useful. I guess I should just leave it all alone. There's nothing interesting. Okay, great. Okay, well that should be everything for that floor. Okay, let's try the second floor. Or the basement. That's not gonna work. Second floor. Stupid camera. Okay. Let's try over that way maybe first. Lock is broken. That way, that way. Lock is broken. It's just an empty can, it's nothing important. Nail polish remover. Perfume. The locker is closed tightly. I can't seem to get it open. Oh, what? Oh, it's a locker room, I guess. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. that she keeps saying that she can't open the locker. Okay. Okay, the staircase. It's locked. Okay, so it should probably be able to open it at some point. There is a typewritten memo posted here. What's this supposed to mean? The first is larger than the second twice the third smaller than the fourth is half the first. Something tells me this is for the combination for a lock. A lock with 4 digits, just like in the previous game in the hospital. Okay. So, let's say that the code is A, B, C, D. So, A is bigger than B. B equals 3C. C smaller than D, and D equals A divided by 2. So I've got these equations now to work from. Okay, 4 of the numbers are not repeated. There are wait, hold on, what? I know this is even more complicated than I thought. 4 of the numbers are not repeated. Yeah, okay. A doesn't equal B, doesn't equal C, doesn't equal D. 3 are not in the top row. 2 are not in the right row. What? Top row, right row? One of the numbers is the final key. What? 3 not in top row. 2 not in the right row. No idea what this means. And one of the numbers is the final key. It's the final key, right? Disgusting, I won't touch that with a 10-foot pole. It's the thing right next to it that I want to read. You may not yet have realized your own true feelings, but you sense them unconsciously. And so you are trying to get closer to me. That's a virtue, the path to paradise. If the door is locked, open it. Use the password for the prison gates. Doctor, I've forgotten his name. Anyway, that quack has it posted. He should be here too. I mean, 4 numbers would have been good enough, but he kept on going. Isn't it a shame? I'm not there. Aren't you irritated? I long for you, but you're so cruel. Still, I want you, Heather. Stanley Coleman. Okay. Oh, well. Okay, I think, yeah, the top row, right row. Okay. Yeah, that means I have to figure this out, don't I? Okay, well. C is not in the top row. B is not in the right row. And all 4 are different. Yeah, this is starting to make a bit more sense, but that doesn't mean it's gonna be easy. If B equals 3 times C, and B is not in the right row, that means B is not... Wait, how is that possible? Because all the multiples of 3 are in the right row. What the heck? Ah, no, 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 no. Okay, no, no. It's three of the numbers are not in the top row. Okay. And two of them are not in the right row. Yeah, but it doesn't mean that it's the third that's not in the top row, and so on and so forth. Okay. Oh boy, this is going to be super complicated. Um. Well, if we agree that B is 3 times C and it can't be any bigger than 9, so automatically that means that B is either 3, 6, and 9. So B is automatically in the third row, in the right row. So we can assume that only two of the others are not in the right row. But B has to be there. So B is either equal 3, 6, or 9. Yeah, that's what I said. And so C would automatically be either 1, 2, or 3. Because B is automatically 3 times C. We know that C is smaller than D, and that D is A divided by 2, and that A is bigger than B. So B cannot be 9 because A would have to be bigger than it. So B cannot be 9 and C cannot be 3. So B has to be 3 or 6 and C has to be 1 or 2. Okay. C has to be smaller than D, which itself is the result of A divided by 2. Let's try maybe A equals 4, B equals 3, C equals 1, and D equals 2. 4, 3, 1, 2. 4. But no, because 3 of them are not in the top row, so that's not possible then. Yeah, no, that's not working. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about that. 3 are not in the top row. So let's try B equals 6, C equals 2. And so if A is bigger, hold on. If A is bigger than 6, then A is either A is either 7, 8, or 9, and D has to be, well, A has to be 8 because it has to be a number that can be divided by 2. So it's 8624. 8624. 6, 2, 4. Yeah, but it says one of the numbers is the final key. Which one? 9? No, okay. Let's try 8, 6, 2, 4. And then 8, I don't know. Or 7, one of the other keys maybe. No, it's not that. 8, 6, 2, 4. And then, I don't know, 5. 8, 6, 2, 4. And then, I don't know, 3. No. 8, 6, 2, 4. And then 1. No. But the 3 numbers, I'm pretty sure it's 8624 because it's the only answer that satisfies all the conditions. Right, the first is larger than the second. 8 is larger than 6. That fits. The second is twice the third. 6 is twice 2. Wait, what? Oh, it was twice the third, not 3 times. Oh, okay. Well, I wrote that down wrong. Oh man, no, I've got it wrong then. It doesn't work. It's a shame. It's a shame because it was all fitting. It was all fitting perfectly. Damn, I have to start from the beginning. A is bigger than B. B equals twice C. Well, okay, if B is equals twice C, then B has to be equal 2, 4, 6, or 8, because it has to be something that can be divided by 2 and give an integer. So C in that case would be either 1, 2, 3, or 4. A, I still don't know. D, okay. Let's see. Now, 3 of them are not in the top row. So it can't be B equals 2 and C equals 1, because that means that 2 of them would be in the top row and there's only 1 that can be in the top row. So that can't be that. So it's either B equals 4, 6, or 8, and C equals 2, 3, or 4. Let's try that. 4, 2, 6, 3, 8, 4. So if it was 8, 4, then A would be equals 9, because it would have to be bigger. And D would be equals... that can't be, because A can't be 9. A can be 9 because it can't be divided by 2, and so B cannot be 8, and C cannot be 4 either. Okay. So we have something with 4 and 2 in the middle, and something with 6 and 3 in the middle. A could be equals 8 and D could be equals 4. Does that fit? Because it says that 2 cannot be in the right row. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe that could work. 8, 6, 3, 4. 8, 6, 3, 4. Okay, I found it. Oh boy. Oh, that was an annoying puzzle. Oh boy. Luck is broken. Here comes another one. They have guns? What the heck? They have guns now? Hey, that's cheating. The lock is broken. I can't open the door. That's not where I just came from, right? No, it isn't. Okay. Start up my key. The start time is my key. The start time is my key. No. The start time is my key. I'm gonna write this down. There's a medical record here. Could this be for this dead guy? Background unknown, name age unknown, not admitted patient, found in poor mental state on hospital grounds and temporarily installed in my room. In room M4 at chief's discretion. Died late tonight from blood loss due to severed carotid artery. Was grasping own kitchen knife in right hand. Assume this was cause of neck wound. I'm going to write in parentheses here that memo on his arm is probably pertaining to room M4. Sent to second floor treatment room for further investigation. Have received no proof or corroboration of event from patient residing in same room. Have not notified police. However, for future necessity, leave victim's bed and effects intact. Room M4. Alright, okay. This is worth investigating. It's on this floor actually. Alright. And so these rooms S12 and S7 are on this third floor. I'm gonna have to go there at some point. There are medical textbooks on the shelf, but none of it looks useful for now. Okay, let's go. Well, I can't tell since I started playing, but I think enemies don't respawn so far, which would give me more incentive perhaps to kill them. Okay, well, M4, I already know I have to go there. I'm gonna skip it for now. You can go in M5. Great. Okay. I got what I came for. I think this was the best solution, because it's not worth getting damaged just for that one thing. And I probably will never have to go back there anyway. Another one. There was a tattooed guy on that rumpled bed. Not anymore, though. That alarm clock and filthy beggar is. But don't misunderstand. I haven't done a thing. I didn't hate him, though he was a liar. Shall I write something of my own on my chest, since I can't cut it open to show you my heart? I love Heather. No, something a bit more forceful. I love Heather isn't enough for what I feel. Oh, what tender emotion this image brings. Stanley Coleman. I won't touch this thing with a 10-foot pole. Start time is my key. 3 past 11. One 103. Yeah, 1103 maybe, a 4-digit code. For the briefcase maybe. Attaché case. Yeah, okay. Instant camera. Okay. What time is it? Yeah, okay, I can keep going for a bit. Well, on this floor it seems like I've done everything. I still don't have the key to the staircase. It's back to the elevator, I think. She wasn't there before. Let's try the third floor then. I can't? Unlike a normal camera, you can see the developed photos right away. I can't use that here. This stuff smells a little strange. Perfume? Equip? You can equip perfume? What did I equip that for? Well, I'm a bit of a loss because I have tried everything. There's just that door over there that I can open, but what else do you want me to do? M5, M4. First floor. Oh yeah, what was on C4? Key glued to the wall? Hey, don't I have the... I had the nail polish remover. Ah, I should have thought of that. Ah, hold on then. That was probably what I needed. Did I get it after? Yeah, I thought I got that in the woman's locker room. Now that I think about it. Yeah. Now I can cross that thing with the start time is my key. Because I don't need this anymore. Hold on over that way. It was the last one. I should have thought of that. Well, I did, but I should have thought of that sooner. I used the nail polish remover. I got a stairwell key. So it's back to the second floor now. I should save, maybe, everything I've done so far. Which door is it? Ah, the reception door. Something is coming from that way. Can hear something. I got submachine gun bullets. What's the deal with that with that wheelchair you keep seeing? Electric room. It's gonna stop. It's a wheelchair. Where's the person that was using it? If you follow the blood, maybe. Hey, a cool gun. Submachine gun. It's all just junk. I don't think there's anything important here. What if that room was open? There's likely something to be gained from here. It's all just junk. Wait, what? There's a suspicious space between the shelf and the wall, but I can't squeeze into there, and there's no way I can move the shelf either. Streaks of blood as if something got dragged are continuing on to the back of the shelf. No, it's more like they start from the back of the shelf. It's all just junk. So what? That's it? That's all there is to it. Okay, well, if there was anything else, I just can't see it right now. The blood trail continues into the elevator. Part of me wants to peek in, but then it's a little creepy too. Well, I guess I did get the submachine gun from the basement. There is that. Okay, first floor. Alright, now I can reach the second floor by the stairs too. But I've got nothing left to do here, so let's move on. Can you go to the roof here? I also like the rooftop. It makes me want to fly. You too? Stanley Coleman. Yeah, this is horrible. You want me to tell you if I like the rooftop? Here's my answer. No. Well, alright. I guess it was just these items I got. Wasn't it? Ammo? I didn't even pay attention. By the way, yeah, Dad's notebook. I never checked it out. Simple Works plus... I hope this will never come to any use. Maybe it's better if you never know. More than anything else, I fear the possibility of your going away far from me. But sometimes we have to tell the truth. That's why I'm writing this, before I'm lost in death and oblivion. What happened back then? That has something to do with who you are. It all started 24 years ago. Coming back from a vacation, my wife and I found the baby on the side of the highway. Since we were childless, we thanked God for letting us meet this child, this girl. We took her home. 3 years later, my wife died. And another 4 years later, 17 years ago, I came to Silent Hill. I heard the girl's pleas and took her with me, not knowing why she wanted us to go there. And it was there that the girl went away. Not that she actually went anywhere, nor did she die. Returned to her original self. That's what Dahlia Gillespie said. Original self. That was the young woman burned by her mother as a sacrifice to God. Alyssa Gillespie? Gillespie? I don't know how to pronounce that. Half her soul escaped in those flames and went on to live in a baby, in that girl of mine, of ours. 7 years passed before that half a girl returned to Silent Hill and made Alyssa whole again. Newly strengthened, she vowed to kill God. God, the fetus nestled into the sacrificial girl's womb, was summoned with the usual rites. This was Alyssa's wish, no matter what the outcome, even if her own existence were at stake. But that wish was not granted. My interruption meant she prayed instead for the girl's return. I alone couldn't bring her back. Dahlia did it. I only helped at the birthing ceremony to bring God out of Alyssa. The newly born God wailed once and was dead. All from that girl's, and probably Alyssa's conscious resistance. That's not the end. After God had vanished in a glow of light, Alyssa reappeared and gave me a baby. She looked a lot like that girl so long ago. And then Alyssa was gone, dead. There was nothing I could have done to help. I simply clutched the baby to my chest and ran off. The whole thing felt like a dream, but I had to prove that it wasn't. The girl was nowhere to be found, and in my arms the baby. Now 17 years have passed. It feels like only yesterday, and again it feels like a million years ago. I confess I had reservations at first about raising that baby. Could I love her? Her existence was thoroughly inexplainable. I thought she could be that young woman who snatched away my beloved daughter. That led to sadness, anger. There were times when I put my hands around her tiny little throat. Several times I even considered abandoning her. That's what a terrible person I am. Damn! But I decided to raise her after all. I just couldn't seem to let her go. When you look at me, you laugh, so even now I can't forget about that girl. But I love you. I have no doubts about that. That's all I ask you to believe. To my precious daughter, Harry Mason. So that's what she was clutching before. Well, I've been to the roof. Well, let's check out the other doors on that floor before I go anywhere. Last time it was the second from the left. This time it's locked. Flowing freely, your ebony hair like the night sky, scattering fragrance, my heart clamoring in my chest like a storm, you trifle with it. Your pristine glance like a feast when you smile, my thoughts disturbed, my breath like opium, it drives me mad. Eric, a great poet who conveys my feelings so well. I shouldn't have let this place get to me, but should never have gone crazy. But it's superbly enjoyable to drown in my love for you. But why won't you accept proof of my love? Don't stand on my ceremony now. After all, you and I exist as one. What I give to you is the same as what I give to me. Stanley Coleman. She's not commenting on the doll anymore? Disgusting? Nah, no, she does. It's unlocked. Are you sure it's a good idea? It was probably locked for a good reason. I knew it. I thought to myself, why is that dead-end kind of room locked from this side? It's probably for a reason. Punishment for brutality towards patient. 12 hours confinement in the special treatment room. Dismissal policy no longer in effect. Contact the chief if you have any questions. There's something handwritten on top of the typewritten sentence. The trick is not to leave any marks. And one other thing, this looks like it was written by a different person. The chief is a pervert. Christie would have been better off if she had been fired. Yeah, poor woman, but you're staying in there. Well, it seems like a good point to stop the stream, I suppose. I'm just gonna finish exploring this part before I enter the ward proper. Let me read this perhaps before that. There's a good variety, but nothing I would need. Heather, my most sacred lover, I'm always watching you. No matter where you are or what you may be doing, I have never lost sight of you. I know you feel intensely lonely, yet with a single key to this door, those feelings won't stand in the way any longer. We haven't been able to see each other for so long. Be patient, it's just a little longer. I'll be patient too, even though I long to hold you in these hands of mine. The key is behind the shelves in the underground garage. Why there? Ask that idiot doctor. There's not a single person here who's right in the head. That not just in this hospital, I mean in all of Silent Hill, except me, Stanley Coleman. I bet the door to his room, SO7. I bet it's in that place that was suspicious looking with the shelves. Suspicious key behind, I think, suspicious shelves. I'm gonna write it down for next time. Nothing but cleaning supplies in this locker. Or, well, tell you what. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna go and do that last thing. Trying to get that key maybe, so I don't have to remember it for next time. finish exploring on that floor like I said I would. Oh, it used to be that I couldn't reach the 3rd floor using the elevator, but now I can, I suppose. Okay, let's go back to the basement then. And I'll try again. It wasn't that one? That one? That one then. No? That's not it? You said garage room or something like that? Storeroom? Ah, no, that's not it then. Okay. I'm not sure what he meant then. Well, I'll go back. I'll read the thing again, but I thought maybe you need to know about the key before you can grab it. Like you need a reason to look behind them or something. Because that tends to be the kind of logic. Like you'd think that she would just like search it. But then in some games they're like, well, you have to know about it first. So okay. So what was it he said? The key is behind the shelves in the underground garage. Why there has that idiot doctor? Okay, behind the shelves. Key behind shelves in underground garage. I'll write it that way. In underground garage. Okay, that way next time I'll know, I suppose. I'll save again one last time. And that's gonna be everything from me for today then. I will be back normally if all goes well, tomorrow night around the same time as today, and then we can continue our Spooktober series of playthroughs after Project 04, after Resident Evil Code Veronica X, and then Silent Hill 2, and now we're gonna be continuing Silent Hill 3. See you tomorrow, take care until then, and bye bye.